Hello there, YouTube. This is Aaron again, obviously coming to you with another video. I want to say at the outset that I'm very, very excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time, but I'm very excited because there's some new things coming on the market that are just exciting me every day. And I'm also envious. I'm very envious because I came into this at a time when things were quite expensive. I think when I looked at my first gun, the cheapest gun I saw out there, and I didn't know anything about the Benjamin at the time, if it was out, and it probably was. All the guns I saw was between $1,200 and $1,799. Every gun I looked at, air gun, Matador, Cricket, all of those guns, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. And now, and the envy is coming because now I see people who might want to break into this and do this, that they can actually get into it with a gun that's shooting almost as accurate as my almost $2,000 gun over there for $200 to $500. That's just amazing, you know, what the Gauntlet and the Puncher and some of these other guns have done, and the Carl, what those guns have done to the market in terms of their accuracy and their affordability. So, but I won't stay envious. I'm really happy for you guys that are just coming into it. You just picked the right time to actually do it. But I'm here today to talk about this new air pump that I have. I know I'm going to say the name wrong, but you can see the spelling, but it's Young Hinge. And this air pump here is great. I'm not going to review it though because there's a ton of reviews out there on this particular air pump. So there's no need for me to do that. I'm just going to highly recommend it and then tell you some things that I'm doing to make it useful and affordable in other ways besides just the great cost that I got it at. So let's go into that. This air pump, I got it on eBay for $310. This air pump will pump up your bottle to 4,500 PSI in a short period of time. It's really fast. And other pumps, comparable pumps that I've seen are coming in anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 or higher. And so this is really affordable at a price of just $310. But let me just say this, when you go on eBay to look at these things, make sure that you take a really, really good look at all the prices, because I saw them as high as $500 and as cheap as $310 where I found this one at. So take a really, really good look at all of them. Just keep punching in the name, punching in $4,500, 4,005 PSI, and that over and over again until you find your cheap one, because they are there. And I understood that before then, these was coming in for around $200 plus shipping. I guess the price has gone up because they see that people are in demand of them. So let me just tell you what I meant when I said to you how we can make this thing more affordable. When I first started going out and taking a look at the tanks, the carbon fiber tanks, the ones that I was finding, the big ones that I was finding were costing around $900. And so that's what I was looking at. I was like, whoa, I just paid this much for this gun. There's no way I'm dropping $900 on a bottle. So I went out and got a scuba tank for 100 and something, but you know, they only take 3,000 PSIs, and as soon as you fill the gun a few times, you're already dropping well below that. So I did a little research. I looked up and I found out that they had that firemen, fire departments often sold their bottles after a few years and got new ones, and that there were still years left on them. As I said in my last video, these things are good for 15 years. But let me tell you what I meant by the affordability. Legally, they can only be filled for 15 years. After that, they can't be filled anymore at a scuba station. But what this allows you to do is to continue to fill them after that. Now, I know there's some safety issues that are going to come in mind for you, because they would for me also. But I had learned that there's legislation there, I don't know if it'll be passed, there's legislation there that, that is recommending that these things be doubled in their life, okay? I'm not sure if it's the regular carbon bottles, they're probably all the same though. But the ones that are made for firemen and for rescues, those have been tested, and after 30 years they were still good. I said I'll just say this: I can't recommend that you use a bottle that's over 15 years old, because it's not something that's being recommended by anyone. But what I'm saying to you is this: if you have an air pump here that does 4,500 psi, and you have a bottle over here that will hold 4,500 psi, and it's over the limit, for me, all I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to use this bottle. This bottle just went out, 15 years old. It was a couple of months ago. I'm going to continue to fill it, but I'm not going to fill it to 4,500 psi for two reasons. One is the bottle is past due, even though I know it's good by the legislation that's being proposed. But also, why do I want to stress this thing to 4,500 when I don't need it? You know, when I take this thing to the scuba store, 4,500, you get 4,600 to put it in it. But I don't need that when I'm at home. You know, 3,500 is enough for me, and when it drops down to about 3,000, I can take it back up to 3,500 again. Save my pump, save my bottle. And of course, the big one that's over here, whenever I do take it in to have it filled, and that's $10 a pop when you go to a scuba store. And I understand some of them are more expensive than that. You get the thing that's filled 100 times, and you see how much money you're out of over a period of time. So the best thing that has happened to the air gun market in a long time, especially since the guns were first introduced, well, I won't say introduced, but first what I started to see in terms of price drop, is these new guns that are coming out. The second greatest thing was to find out that these air bottles could be bought for substantially lower than $900. I paid $80 for this one, and I paid $140 for this one, and this one still had 8 years on it. This one had 2 years on it. And now I can extend the life of both of them because I have my own filling station. So let's just look at the math, okay? And I'm always looking at the math, okay? $310, free shipping. $310 I paid for this. We'll just go with the little air bottle, $80 for that. Okay, I'm at $390. Then you go out and you pick you up a gun. Let's just say you really want to save money. You go after a gun around in the $200 range. Okay, you're now at about $550. Let's say you want to go with a $500 one. You're now at $800. Okay, $800 is less than twice cheap as what I paid just for my Impact. That's amazing, okay? Impacts have gone up. I understand they're $2,000 now. But when I got mine was $1,800. Okay, you can get a gun, a very nice gun, a tank, and a fill station for less than half that now. So, you understand my envy? But for me, the thing is that we're now affordable. Last Saturday we had a match shooting. It wasn't actually a match. It was not counted. But we all went in and we shot paper at 17 yards indoors. And a guy stopped in to the shooting range. It's an indoor shooting range. And he came in. He was asking a lot of questions. And they allowed him to stay. And he even shot some of the guns after the match was over. And I heard people telling about the prices of them. And as they explained the prices, I could see him kind of lean back a little. I really wanted to go over to him and pull him aside and say, look, you know, that gun he just showed you, that $2,000 gun, that $1,800 gun he just showed you, you can get into the game for half that with a gun, a tank, and a compressor. So don't be scared off by that. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying the way we're going to grow this thing is to make it affordable. And it's just like anything else that you do. You know, when I first started playing tennis, I bought a very, very cheap tennis racket. And as I got better, I improved it. When I started playing golf, I bought a very expensive set of clubs. And then as I got better, I went up to better clubs. It is just the natural way to go. You start out with something to see if you're interested. If that interest is there, and it grows, and the ability grows, so does the equipment. That's all I got to say. So I want to thank you guys again for looking at my videos, and for all of those who respond to it and those who subscribe. Thank you so much. And I hope to do more videos for you and keep them coming. Thank you very much.